You here for the show?
Yeah, I know. Yes. My friends up with it. I did.
Oh, you can grab a program here if you want one.
Sounds good.
That sounds good.
The kind of program.
The bird is
Oh, program. Like it's programming for the bird.
They're talking about you can make noises. That was a great idea. Yeah. They show up.
Hey, so I've never gone birding indoors before, but I've heard that it's on the menu.
Yeah, if I had known, I would have definitely had to that aspect.
Great. Is it
Yeah.
two?
Well, I've never done it.
Okay. Yeah, it's sliding scale 5%
There
lower.
wasn't birding. Yeah. I got this cool boat.
Yeah, I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I went to
Just
school
on the left,
shopping.
you'll see
In the basement, in the good basement, there's a place called Next Adventure, and it has like used clothing and used like sports stuff. You can get secondhand skis or whatever. Turns out it's really like, you know, casual slash somebody else's used like long underwear. Like I do, that's what I like to wear.
That
Down
was
to the pants.
very nice.
Yeah. So, I gotta get some pants to wear to work. And I was like, oh yeah, nice. Well, sorry.
You had to get scrubs recently for your new gym office.
Congrats.
Very exciting, they're very expensive.
I was telling this would just be a cool place to get comfortable pants. The scrub store.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got pockets usually.
Yes.
Yeah. So you stethoscope in there or a snack. Cool.
Or a wallet. It's only
Does that mean you got kind of licensed or something?
no, like that. They're supposed to train me, but I'm not really training me. They're just doing an exercise test. They're just like, I don't understand.
It's for like
It's
a
odd.
certification, right?
Yeah, it's for
That sounds pretty cool.
yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah. You were all like bent out of shape and you're like, should we really think
Exactly.
now you're good.
I like used a cup today with some lotion and I lotioned someone's back. Some blood out.
Some so you did like cupping.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm very much.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's see if I still feel the lessons.
So they just got you on 4? Like in the
Yeah, pretty much shadowing and working on like reception area, but I don't even know it's the insurance stuff, so I'm confusing. So I'm just sitting there and watching people.
yeah. I mean, later you'll handle people's insurance, but
Yeah,
for now you're like just gonna get in the groove.
exactly.
Yeah. Like second week? Something? First week, second week?
I think it's my second week. It's hard to, I think it's never last week. It feels like I've been there forever. So.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like my clothes.
Like I'm gonna die here.
It goes slow.
No, maybe I haven't. I think it's been. It's my third week.
And hopefully you're wearing your mask.
Oh. It's always in there.
Unless you like it like that.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How was your day? I heard this was your weekend day.
All of my weekend is today. You know, yeah. So, but it's been good. Getting ready for our camping trip.
Yes.
You know,
Very excited.
yeah. I got this like straw hat to wear. So I need to wear hats for my sun sensitivity, but I'm not really like a super hat person. So it's really once I find a hat, I'm like I'm never gonna enjoy this hat like ever. But most hats I really don't like they're big enough to be effective, but just like blow off. You're fighting the hat all the time. Who wants to fight the hat? No one. So now I got this like real interesting like boat grow straw hat. Boat grow straw hat, a yacht or yeah, it's like has a brim all the way around. Yeah, it's like a straw hat.
Here for the show? Yes. Great. Did you prove it or you did? Then you should be all set. Sounds good. There's some programs right here. Checklist. And
I guess I'm
yourself comfortable with it.
Way down.
It doesn't look like any of these snacks. It looks the most like this.
Like cowboy adjacent.
It's kind of like a cowboy, but also not the boat guy. I don't know. It was $7, so I was sold. I did. I was in the garden basement. So,
I saw them then.
what?
Yeah, because we were not laughing and they're like decorating us a bunch of questions and stuff. And I was just looking everywhere.
Yeah, it's like right there. I put it in my phone and it was like 5-minute drive to my house. There's no excuse me not to go here.
So cheap.
Yeah.
And then I was stressing in the car. She's so funny.
Well, great. Yeah.
I was fishing for that.
Clearly paid off.
I know.
Yeah.
Hello. This is so interesting. Just because there's so many people I've never actually met before, which is like none of my shows. So that's exciting. Thank you for being here. I'm Stephan. I make music as Sparkbird. I'm so excited you're here. I think I said that. Okay. This is my excited to be here song. But it's your town, so it's my town too. I don't know that girl, but she knows you, so she's my friend too. I don't know my way, but I can count on you to show it to me. I'm not a stranger when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mother seems to like me, and you tell me that it's true. Your cousin makes me food that I've only ever dreamed of trying. I can tell that I could be so happy here with you forever. I'm not a stranger when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Your room is a cave that offers a shelter from the stormy weather. And beneath the pile of blankets we can hide away together. 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 We can. When it's time for me to up and leave, there's a part of me I can't make follow. All day long I'm longing for you, and the tears are so hard to swallow after knowing life with you. Life without you leaves me hollow. I don't know my way, but I can count on you to show it to me. I'm not a stranger when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Well, I don't know this road, but I can count on you to lead me down it. I'm not a stranger when I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Thank you. I feel like the way I arranged the set list is like an interesting back and forth between like more straightforward songs and more kind of chewy ones. So this one is a chewier one. And I started writing it when I was dating someone who lived in Vancouver, British Columbia, and so it was like a love song to this person, and then we broke up, and I hadn't finished writing it, so then it became a love song to Vancouver. So this is just about a city and nothing more, is what I'm saying. Okay. now I recognize it. Everywhere, everywhere it's a ground. Swimming up a concrete river, paddling through pine and pavement. I melted, blended, and then re-cemented inside an unprotected hall. Still sweet astride a bicycle, defrosting wheat atop a tower with an unrevolving view of illuminated sails, gray and green, gray and green. The brightest blue could never come between gray and green and amber, rowing toward a lowered drawbridge, clambering onto the sea wall, confecting cloud-covered cinnamon rolls, wowed by crowds of glaucous-winged gulls. See, no sea, look at the harlequins I wish you'd sent to me. Over a decade I discerned a path, my passport went defunct, that junket's out of reach. Gray and green, gray and green. The reddest flags forever come between gray and green and amber. Everybody's body sways in unfamiliar funny ways, traveling on rainbow wheels of color. Down below, the crows pecking suet surf streets, the subway sounds resounding beats, beckoning me to retreat on the heels of mighty feet. But where there's a will, there's a way, and I will every day until I dry. Every day until I dry. Wait, wait, don't tell me blare the heritage horns, but I won't leave. I haven't heard first ear the 9 o'clock gun with its steam chimes. I've yet to feel first foot the boom of the sooty grouse in the mountain woods. I have more notes to take on the colors of the land in my mind. I have a wish to blow through the mist of the dandelion fountain. I have a truth to seek in the sear escape of the hill. On the hill I have a past, a present, and a future in this city. Maybe no more than moments, but there's still a possibility. Thank you. I feel like it is a testament to my medical history that I wrote this song like a month and a half before lockdowns. Just because it mentions quarantine. I was thinking about it so much already in February 2020 that it and everything I feared came to pass and more. Okay, but this song, I just recorded a single of it, and well, is it a single? I guess it might be, and it's gonna come out someday. But what am I saying? It's kind of about seeing other people on social media who are able to just go freely about their lives and like succeed in all the like normal ways, while for me it's been more complicated than that, and probably for many of us. Okay. Rough time of year, does it get to you too? When it rains and it rains and your shoes never dry, I stay inside with my veins full of glue, and I stick to a screen till my battery dies. I don't need to be rich, only so wealthy as to pay for my food. I don't need to be huge, only so big as to ever be noticed. Rough time of year, do you sit through it too, with that envy so strong that you can't even move? I must confess, an confessing truth. Almost nothing can hurt me like thinking of you. You've got a beautiful home, best-selling novel and effortless style. You enchant the people around you, they swoon when you show even the hint of a smile. Rough time of year, does it darken the doors to the lofty salons of the luminaries? I wouldn't know, I wouldn't know, I only know weeks of god-awful overcast days, abstinence from sun on the skin, drifting deeper and deeper into quarantine until my own company begins to wear thin. Thank you. If you're doing the bird checklist, this one's got many. And one of them is kind of a tricky one because, actually, well, there's so much I could say about this one. Maybe instead of the bird angle, what I want to say is, does anyone here like Steven Universe?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a Steven Universe restaurant reference. Whoa! Sometimes when you're up here, words. Okay, but I want a Steven Universe restaurant though. Oh my god! But a Steven Universe reference that is sort of obscure, and I think if you don't know it, I feel like the lyrics seem really weird. Does anyone know the thing about you're the strawberry and you're the biscuit? Like, what was it? I'm the strawberry and you're the biscuit? I'm looking at you. You know this. Okay.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
Oh, Connie says, I'm the strawberry and he's the biscuit, I think. Is that everyone? Yes, everyone just nod. Okay. So that's what that's about. Because I love that so much, and it just worked its way into this song, which is, it is what it is. Okay. This setting for this is like Eastern Oregon in winter, with like traumatic things happening. So there you go. Okay. Teeth chatter automatically, a beat clicking double time to the crunch of snow. An animal licks a beater, a northern flicker clocks a whimper, a beep goes off inside. Is it time or just a timer? Fever-stricken two-bit, hypocritical Neo-Puritan dun-duns turning on a dime, a dime, a dime. less than kind. We live in the same, but we run on different. Time, you are safe. You are sound. You are safe. You are sound. Ooh, I feel your frequency resonate at my core and kindle my extremities, echo through my bones, yuck about its tones. Ooh, 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 we face apocalypses every day and fumble-stricken phrases we ball up to play when we feel forlorn. Just keep peeling those little oranges, they keep stealing, we keep peeling, stuck on an uneven keeling. Every great and snowy egrets, speaking of my evening grossness, every evening gross speaking of my great and snowy egrets. Even if we deviate, the eyes reach set to counterclockwise, there's no exit till we skate. I lurch along the verge, a strawberry-less frozen biscuit, and my flimsy figure zero chops miraculous lemon spit. When the intercom comes through, I think I've lost my refound calling. Oh, winter tanager, you help me walk, but you leave me crawling. You are a cardinal, and I should be so lucky as to be a part of you at all. You are safe. You are sound. You are safe. You are sound. You bring the tropics to these chilly parts. The contrast shocks my system, chilblains swell upon my heart. Thank you. This is the newest single that I've released, Disembodied Mind. And it's, I guess, it's about, I mean, probably everybody sometimes wishes they didn't have to have a body. And that's what that's about. And so this is, I don't know, it was, I feel like those feelings were worse before writing it, and my therapist suggested writing it, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. And then it helps, I think it helps to have something dark and artistic that you've done with it. So enjoy. Enjoy the darkness. Okay. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 but I do, well, that was wrong. But I do believe there's beauty within. That's why I can't stop picking my skin. Digging for a buried treasure, digging for a way for me to say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself. and squeeze me through till there's nothing left to do but say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. This one, Atlantesia, is, I wrote it at the request of a scientist who studies the world's smallest flightless bird, the inaccessible island rail. And I guess having your name be Inaccessible Island feels kind of relatable, I feel like, in a way. And so I went with that angle. I think that he thought I was gonna go a more quirky, fun angle, and I went more the like, I am an inaccessible island. That was more how I felt about it. Yeah, okay. I know what you think of me. I know what you say. I know you're only here to poke and prod and analyze me. And you're all wide-eyed and wondering, why'd I leave? Why'd I stay? Why'd I evolve beyond the point where you could recognize me? But I'm not so different. And so what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. I saw you from the Pebble Beach with your spyglass in your hand as you cursed into the spray. I am not ashamed to say I prayed you'd never reach land, but I can't say I'm astounded. You track me down and come around. 'cause it's you. And I always knew it would never cross your mind. I might not want to be found. I'm not so different. So what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. You know what I think of you. You know what I keep inside my walls. You know it all, and you know I've never been too good at standing tall. So call me inaccessible and say that I left 'cause I couldn't deal. But I feel what I feel, and I had to leave it all behind so I could heal. I'm not so different. And so what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. But I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. Thank you. I feel like this one probably speaks for itself, but well, actually, I mean it does, but I will say that Friday was Missing and Murdered Indigenous Peoples Day, and if you aren't aware of that being, well, so it's kind of interesting to me because it's also Cinco de Mayo, and that's like a way to remember it, but it's also sort of like what, it's sort of interesting that that's the same day, but it is a handy way to remember. But so I started writing this, well, I wrote this song when the Dakota Access Pipeline was like in the news, and like it's still a thing, and they're still fighting the reality of it, and there are just so many of these issues that Indigenous people are like bearing the brunt of this like environmental injustice, and it's like, I don't know, so the song is about that, but I guess I want to give the disclaimer that like, I don't know, like art is the least I could do. I don't know, I mean, I think what I'm saying is that I hope that it will like raise some awareness in these settings, but I don't think it's like doing something like huge outside of that. But I would also want to say that there are a lot of like instrumental parts of this song sort of built in, and the point of that is so that it's not just me singing the whole time, and so there's more space for reflection, I guess, is my hope. Okay. Gray after gray, pray after pray, morning morning to morning, day after day. Let's let bygones be bygones, blackening the skies. The bygone style of soon-to-be-gone monarch butterflies. Climb up the butte, stare at the sun-drenched river. Clench your lids, hurry, carry the sight to the boardwalk. Lift your chin up, open your eyes. See a shadow, watch as it lightens and dies. See a shadow, watch as it lightens and dies. See a shadow, watch as it lightens and dies. How can I love someone I've only seen in a painting? How can I love a voice I've only heard described? How, on the other hand, can you kill somebody who's right in front of you? You seem to have no trouble at all doing it. You seem to have no trouble at all. Straw, back after back, morning to morning, caulking the cracks. Let's let bygones be tattooed upon our eyes. Let's let the truths be louder than the lies. I feel so ashamed to think I used to say it wasn't your land and I didn't take it away. It wasn't your land and I didn't take it away. It wasn't your land and I didn't take it away. Appetites killed the passenger pigeon. White fashion killed the Carolina parakeet. White silence kills people of color. White power will kill the very current it ignited. My own white power will kill a current too if I'm not prepared to fight it. See a pipeline run along the oil-drenched river. See us promise changes that we don't deliver. See a sacred place, watch us colonize the boardwalk. See a fallen cup, someone carried that cup when it was full. It must have taken every ounce of strength to pour the liquid down their gullet. Yet a cis-hetero white man emptying his gun seems to have no trouble at all carrying it for a future bullet. Seems to have no trouble at all. This one, silent film, I'm in the midst of filming a music video for it. That's what I was doing all day Thursday and Friday, and it's turning out to be really, really beautiful. It's very I don't know, it's about grief. I wrote it after my partner, Adam, my partner. Our African gray parrot passed away really unexpectedly, and I was alone in the apartment one night, a couple nights after that, and it was just so quiet, just just like dead silent compared to before, where she was like always making. We called her like our Foley artist, because if we would like set down a cup, she'd be like clunk, and if we like sipped water, she'd be like noise, and she would like, if you dropped something, she'd go whoops. And I'm trying to think of what other interesting, like funny things. If you put on a jacket, she'd go jacket, and she'd be like, brr, it's cold. There was just so much stuff that she said. And every night at 8 o'clock, like exactly, she'd be like, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Good night and go to bed. So it was a very big presence to suddenly lose. And so I wrote this song in one sitting, which isn't how I usually do things. But the music video is kind of, I feel like, more about like the past few years and the sense of isolation and loss around that, and like performing music so rarely compared to what I was doing before the pandemic started. And so I feel like it's more about that loss in the music video. But yeah, so anyway, silent film. Living in the eye of the storm, winded and unwound down on the floor, trying to find the door, trying to find the door, trying to find the door. I can't see for all the dust in the air. Could wave it away, but I wouldn't dare. Some of it might be you, some of it might be you, some of it might be you. Every day and every night you were the soundtrack of my life, and now it's all a silent film. Every cloudy afternoon your voice rang out and lit the room, but now it's always dark and oh so quiet. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Sometimes the days were long, sometimes the days were long, sometimes the days were long, but the years were so short. I am living in the shell of a home. Never dreamed I'd feel so sad and alone again. Didn't we have more time? I thought we had more time. Couldn't we have more time? Every day and every night you were the soundtrack of my life, and now it's all a silent film. Every cloudy afternoon your voice rang out and lit the room, but now it's always dark and oh so quiet. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Trying to find the door, trying to find the door, trying to find the door. Thank you. So now we're gonna lift things up a little. So this one is, I wrote it before I started performing as Sparkbird. It's called Sparkbird, which is, we're getting to like meta levels here now. It's not about me. It's so Sparkbird, in the birding world, a Sparkbird is the bird that gets you obsessed with birds. And so my Sparkbird was a Western tanager, which I heard one today, because they're back. So I'm very passionate about Western tanagers. They're like a flame. Imagine feathers, a fire. They're like yellow and orange, and with this like dark black on their side. It's like, they're just incredible. I'm describing the males. The females are also really excellent, but that was not the first bird that I saw of them. So I saw one and I was just like, oh my God, like how is it possible that there's a bird that looks like this in Oregon, of all places? It looks like tropical. And I would like to say from that moment I was hooked. That is not exactly the case, but things unfolded from there. But if you want to see a Western tanager, come to my house. I don't know. Maybe go to like Mount Tabor or something with binoculars if you have them. I don't know, but they're around. Ooh, Whitaker Ponds would probably be a good place to see them. But so this song is about my experience there and ever since with birds. Okay. Sparks fly every time I identify species I've hitherto never seen in the fields, seen in the feather. Sparkbird destiny drew us together. Every smile line on my face can be retraced down to the split second, down to the split place. Is it magical thinking, or is it magical realism, or is it neither here nor there? Every time I check my wrist, it's another brand new freckle past another brand new hair. I'm growing up against my will. Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Sparks fly every time I visit this park. I envision the phantom of a giddy little cartoon me, jittering on the electrifying cusp of discovery before and after the storm. All I wanted was to be seen and to see some signs of a world still turning. Some signs of a world still forming. Rebirth of a dream still burning. Magical thinking, or is it magical realism, or is it neither here nor there? Every time I check my wrist, it's another brand new freckle past another brand new hair. I'm growing up against my will. Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Sparkbird, Thank you. That would be an appropriate time to say that I just got new shirts made that are very cool. They have birds on them. They say Sparkbird. They say everything will be okay, which is a lyric in another song, the last song of the night. And let's see, they're beautiful. They're black ones. They're like kind of a tan one that they call natural. I think that means that like it looks like you haven't like bleached it to death. and there are only 2 of the hooded teas left, like already. So if you're into hooded teas, which I didn't even know what a hooded tee was until like 3 weeks ago. It's like t-shirt, like weight of cloth with a hood, and it zips, and everyone here's like, but I didn't know about these. But like, what sweet mystery of life. Okay, so yeah, so you can check those out at the like merch table. There's stickers also, bookmarks. You've already got bookmarks in your programs. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's exciting. Sheet music, CDs. People love CDs nowadays. And yeah, okay. Next song, Minor Holiday. Okay. So this one, I guess I said we were bringing things up, but now we're bringing things down again. But who doesn't love a minor holiday? Is Arbor Day over? It is, because that was April. Yeah, I missed it.
I think it was the 28th.
The 28th, okay, well, in honor of Arbor Day, minor holiday, because it mentions Arbor Day. I'm like, does it? It does, yes, okay. Wake up and look out the window. Half the yard is burning and the other half is covered in snow. Is it Arbor Day? Is it Boxing Day? I'm sure today must be a minor holiday. Seasons, grievings to us one and all. Once we get the hang of it, we'll forget to get upset, bearing each unsettling new palm. So adaptable, we're so adaptable. So adaptable, we're so adaptable. As the world is ending, we can keep pretending that none of this will matter in an hour. First we lose the polar bears, now we lose the flowers. Not a summer's day, not a winter's day, not a summer's day, not a winter's day. Shall I compare thee to the judgment day? Is it All Saints' Day? Is it All Souls' Day? Is it All Fools' Day? Is it All Saints' Day? Is it All Souls' Day? Is it All Fools' Day? Is it Arbor Day? Is it Boxing Day? I'm sure today must be a minor holiday. And the world is ending, and we keep pretending that none of this will matter in an hour. 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 None this will matter in an hour. None of this will matter in an hour. Thank you. There are stickers that say "Season's Grievings to us one and all," which I continue to love. Okay. Oh, I need the ukulele. Wait. Yes, it is. It's hidden amidst the foliage. Okay. How is everyone doing? Great. No one's gonna say. I bet the people online are saying how they're doing. Oh yeah, because this is. Oh, I see little emojis decorating the screen there. Thank you. I don't know what you said. Okay. I'm turning the wrong one. Okay. It's a great mark of confidence in a musician to not apologize for tuning. So, just patting myself on the back there. That one's on. Okay. So this is the polar opposite to the "all the polar bears are dead" song. This is like the hopeful. This is the song that is like, climate change happened, some of us survived, and maybe it's better for the people who managed to survive it, which is some kind of hope. We're gonna call that hope. Okay. A city in ruin, but only for the blink of an eye. A pitiful tune, but only for a moment in time. In the long run we came back to these old streets when the barriers had all gotten buried at sea. And when these buildings all turned green, we agreed it's better than it used to be. How long has it been since we last felt fear of the sun and the wind? And how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden we live in is real? A city in bloom, a city that adapts to survive. A little more room for underdogs and misfits to thrive. In the rooftop gardens, the purple finches are backing out the eyes of the wild yellow sunflowers, smiling at vanilla skies. And you and I are finally free to do the things we like, be it making art or making out and stargazing every night. And oh, how sweet would it be if an Easter Phoebe nested on the balcony? And oh, how sweet to begin seeing life as a gift, not a contest to win. We came back to these old streets when the barriers had all gotten buried at sea. And when these buildings all turned green, we agreed it's better than it used to be. How long has it been since we last felt fear of the sun and the wind? And how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden we live in is real? Oh, how long has it been since we last felt fear of the sun and the wind? And how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden we live in is real? A city in bloom, we can do the things we like. A city in bloom, we can do the things we like. A city in bloom, we can do the things we like. A city in bloom. Thank you. This one is it's another very birdy one, and there's a music video for this that is very exciting. It's like, I describe it as a celebration of LGBTQIA+ and BIPOC birders. It was filmed in Laurelhurst Park, and it's very beautiful. And last weekend, that it was at a film festival in Olympia, and this has been a busy week. So yes, I recommend checking out. It's very cool. And if you were like birder curious, it might tip you over the edge, is what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, but the song itself is more about like, well, has anyone ever like stayed in a bad relationship too long? Nobody, right? Okay, so unfortunately, not many people are gonna relate to this. Okay. Listen to the varied thrush. The freezing rain has pushed them down into the valley with the rest of us, flushed from the comfortably lush forest floor. They draw their bows across serrated edges of musical saws and crush the frigid, sharply pointed hearts of icicles like us. Crush, 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 crush. Swish, swish, the osprey hovers seeking fish. The glassy pond displays the menu, but won't serve the dish. Two birds who wish to linger when the air turns cold, defying the pressure to defer to cackling geese and western gulls. Wish, 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 wish. Who doesn't wish they could begin to leave? Who doesn't wish they could believe in letting something end? We have these wishes, but we're hung up on a superstitious focus on the family. We see and call their doves with love much stronger than we probably should ever hope for ours to be. Are we a we are today? Will we be a we will be tomorrow? Will we a we were already long ago? We don't know what price makes sense to pay, so we settle for indebted sorrow, never knowing we could dine and dash into that nullifying snow. Thrash, thrash, the so-called trash birds taking baths betray their cuteness in the recklessness with which they lash their lustrous feathers, petroleum with a flecks of ash, in an unseasonable puddle glaciating fast. Splash, 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 freeze, splash, 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 freeze, splash, 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 freeze, splash, splash, splash. Hush, hush, listen to the varied thrush. Hush, 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 listen to the varied thrush. Hush, 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 hush. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. This one, I haven't played this in a long time. Well, I played it today, but I haven't played it in like, okay, so I have played it, but I haven't performed it in a long time, I feel like, which, I mean, we'll see what happens. But it was, I wrote it when I had been really, well, it was at the end of a period of like several years of not being able to write any songs, and like being in lots of therapy and trying to like reconnect with the ability to create things, to allow myself that freedom. And yeah, I guess, and I lived in Eugene at the time, and I had lived there all my life, and I felt so stuck there, I guess. And so this song And the lyrics, there aren't a lot of songs about asthma, and this is one of them. And this song, so it mentions peak flow meters, the spacer on the inhaler. It's like all those little details are in there. And I guess just because growing up having such bad asthma, and a lung collapse and things like that, it just felt like I was living a different life from the people around me. Like when you have a chronic illness, I think, and especially with something like asthma, because on TV, asthma is a quirky sidekick trait. Asthma is oh, you have it. I don't know. It's just puffing an inhaler and being anxious or something. But in real life, asthma can put you in the hospital. And so that, I don't know, I guess this song is kind of about that and wanting to go so many places and feeling so stuck in one place. And at the same time, sort of deciding in that moment that if I was stuck in one place, that I should go deep, I guess, where I could, and try to make the most of being stuck. And that's how I feel kind of right now, too. So it feels worth revisiting for that reason. Okay. Talk about sight fidelity. Talk about natal philopatry. Talk about synchronicity. Talk about London meeting Eugene. And other people's flight patterns like the hallmarks of mine. Pictures of 10-year reunions with pictures of altitudinal migrations, with breathless emergency landing vacations. Talk about asthma, narrows for airways, peak flow, a puff from a pipe dream. 50% of an infidel's personal best. A forest park duck falls 50 feet, living the nest. From the cavity edge to the edge of the briar. Baptism of flyer without proper plumage in the purgatory of a spacer. Passing from chamber through chamber to chamber. What is incendiary to me? Incredible distance confined in my body. Talk about imagined geography. Talk about plant intentionality. Talk about facility, preceptivity. Talk about cosmopolitan pantropicality. Jump, stop, tilting at windmills, wilting at failures to swim the frame of the swing set. Jump, stop, placing bets on peregrination, on a fair roundabout game. Spin, shrink, skidoo into a postcard, into the gum on the stamp, glue, paste, tempo fix. A fetus guard ran in a sudden igloo, sticks to sticks from the nettle mount to the prayer pedal, crisps on the bower. A universe swirls now souvenirs, snow globe half eight till the vesper appealing. The architect shakes things with skyscraper feeling. What is radiative to me? Incredible distance. Unforgettable limits. Wouldn't you like to know where I wanna go? Wouldn't you like to know where I wanna go? 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 who has read The Great Gatsby? Okay, so this has a Great Gatsby reference, and I just want to congratulate myself for that because I feel like if I don't say it, no one's gonna notice it, and I'm gonna be like, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna be upset with you. I'm just gonna be like I wish someone would notice these words. So the song is called Blue Jay. What was Gatsby's first name? Jay Gatsby. Okay, it's funny. So then the other thing is that there's like the light across the bay in the lyrics, but mostly Jay Gatsby. I just thought that was great, and gold star to me, frankly. Okay, so but I really like this song. It's very uplifting. It's hopeful, and it makes me happy to play it, especially the instrumental part in the middle. Yeah, and on the recording of it, there's trumpet, and the trumpet player played trumpet for Solange, and I think that's just like, I mean, what a great person for me to have managed to get to play on one of my songs. Okay, and I guess, so after this, this is it, it's the end. So I will be over at the merge table. You don't have to buy anything, but you could say hi, because I want to meet people for the first time in my life. Okay. Ta-da! Today, the headache finally goes away, the headache finally goes. Ta-da! Today, I find the harmony between my heart and body and my brain. Everything will be okay. And if you ask what bird I want to be, I'll say a blue jay. If you ask what time I want to leave, I'll change the conversation. If you lean in close and kiss me, I won't mind. I'll probably respond in kind. Ta-da! Today, I find the energy to play. I find the energy. Ta-da! Today, I hear a friendly melody in every enemy refrain. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Across the bay, ta-da, today, a sudden symphony of summer out there trumpeting my name. Everything will be okay. And if you ask what bird I want to be, I'll say a blue jay. If you ask what time I want to leave, I'll change the conversation. If you lean in close and kiss me, I won't mind. I'll probably respond in kind. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Really nice.
About half the words, yeah. We gotta listen to all the songs. Oh, I got more birds than you.
I guess you know.
Yay, we're doing the birds.
Yeah, you probably slowed me down on this birding.
Okay.
I didn't expect activities.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, this person was just asking.
Also, I'm not in a hurry, so
I'm gonna leave this for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah, I think
coming.
there are definitely a lot of differences in people.
Came across you on Instagram.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I don't even say like the names
So
of
great.
birds.
Yeah,
So I wonder if they're like
Oh, thank you so much.
descriptions of the birds that I'm not familiar with.
Allison.
Allison.
Yeah.
Gary, where did you all find
You
out
like
this show?
writing too.
Yay.
Stephen that you know
Oh,
like 5 years ago.
that's so random.
We added each other on Instagram. I saw it on Instagram the other day. And I got my partner and my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. It was nice to see you all.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's really amazing. I highly recommend it. If you look at other stupid video of historical enactments, but reenactments, scientists, and there's this one person like telling this scientist who's on stupid, it's the time. It's like, I highly recommend it. There's also like there's
And my car ate the one thing I
how
had
junk goes like
and then recently after buying
and it's
car,
I find that really
they just like
fascinating.
wouldn't really give me the CD back.
What does the person
And
say like?
And so I didn't want to see just lie in my car when I come to the junk go.
It's the only CD that covers the difference.
Anyway, you had to go outside.
I don't think I probably
Yes,
Is it
well,
you really like?
And it's a good CD.
Yeah,
I have no CD.
Just like no
Right, it's just the one. Yeah,
And it's the same script.
Yeah, there's
I watch it.
Yeah, okay. That's the challenge for you.
Right, just playing music on my cell phone.
Hi, friend. Hi. How's it going? Good. How are you?
So well, horrible speakers.
I got it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess how many people do this on music?